deep dive into what does it really mean to be a spiritually inclined black sheep or light worker, or just a shallow, obvious observation into these people's purpose in our human existence. So we all have internal immune system is there to activate areas where you need to pay special attention. The weaker parts of ourselves is there so that we can come up with our own judgment as to where we stand as to our health and well-being. So this immune system is really proactive, prioritizing the areas that we need to pay attention. Similarly, these spiritually inclined black sheeps are the immune system for the family structure, and the structure for the community, and the larger social structure. Is there simply all the areas their families lacking, areas that we need to improve, where we need to practice compassion, where we need to prioritize the integrity of the line, the teamwork, and how to utilize the resources. What is the most important thing in order to sustain these lines, the bloodlines, and these black sheeps are there, even though they don't have a clear idea, but they have some awareness. You're just standing there exposing everything that you need to pay attention, where you are extremely lacking as a bloodline, as the family line, while all the others are trying to eliminate you, even though you are the immune system, even though you are the one who is exposing everything that you need to heal, everything that is wrong with your family structure. You are there strong by just existing. They're exposing all the areas, but we don't really perceive these individuals as such, because we are pity ourselves. We don't have the clear understanding, so we keep on going with life, thinking, well, we are black sheeps, we are unloved, we weren't given the equal support or nurturing. But the reality is you're there to expose everything that is wrong with your family structure, and this is the beginning. The other part is your standing in your true purpose is not absolute waste. You get to experience grief by losing these individuals in your family. You get to deal with the grief of death, but as while they're still physically alive, but you are grieving silently, because you didn't have that perfect opportunity to be nurtured. In fact, you didn't really waste a lot of time. You didn't have to waste a lot of time with any confusion. You just understood how is the natural order of things work in our ecosystem. This is how the black sheeps add value to this environment. In the social structure, we know there are so many toxicities and areas that really doesn't serve any purpose. It is just there perpetuating year after year after year. In fact, it's not changing at all. We are just putting in time and energy into a dead system that is really not adding value into anybody's life, although it's on the surface it seems like it is. But You are going to be wasting a lot of time trying to make a sense out of this dysfunctional system. The scale need to be balanced in a perfect environment. That's why it's a perfect environment. But greed is the symptoms of these dysfunctional existence. All these low vibrational parts of our existence and the wordings that we keep telling ourselves, they are expressions of the toxicity where we need to heal. In our faces, we have these extremely wealthy people. They are supposedly running the show, but the reality is the black sheeps have a very clear understanding of how uncreative, how empty, dysfunctional cell that is. So that we don't need to be scared or engaged with these such an extremely dysfunctional system. Instead, we are protecting our mind, body, and spirit because it is our purpose. It is how the natural ecosystem moving forward, because we address all the areas that need to be healed and balanced and restored. Otherwise, it is just flushing down something every day. We know how uh, silly that is when you keep flushing your resources down the toilet. It doesn't make any sense. Adding in energy into a debt system is not making any sense. We know that when we climb the social ladder because we think this is the most appropriate thing, because we don't want to feel like we're less than, but most empowering thing is that you maintain your integrity of your divine vessel, mind, body, and spirit, and strong, instead of trying to go outside of you and seek validations for this level of existence when you know it's barely hanging on. The administrative social structures and the common person, the difference between these essential workforce and the management level is that people are on the ground level, their feet on the ground, they have some level of consciousness, they are somewhat awakened, they know all the dysfunction, but they don't have enough courage or enough energy to pull themselves out of it. They just continue to exist, but they do have a very clear understanding. This is why the hostility towards the essential workforce, whether it's healthcare, the food source, all of these areas, but we don't add value to it in a social structure because we have a little bit of underlying hostility because of the courageousness of these people to maintain the level of grounding and understanding what is really happening, and they didn't waste a lot of time seeking outside validation by thinking that we had to make a name for ourselves, we had to become someone, when we know even if it's not by choice, they just have some understanding of their value, their worth, and they have some level of awareness. This is why it is the lower pay, but they are so much more than that. They have this underlying hostility from the social structure. This is another area, but you can see the clear separation from the ruling social structure. They have enormous level of separation from the ground level because they don't really have anything within them. The greed is the driving force, which is the symptoms of dysfunction. yet they don't know how to stop. They have hard time managing their emotional, spiritual self. Therefore, they are willing to scare others to follow some sort of dysfunctional order. So we black sheeps can have a very clear understanding. We can smell that from a mile away because of the our ability to trigger these circumstances or individuals. They don't want to even be seen with these workforce. They are very far away physically, but they are also far away as all the dysfunctional areas that need to heal. The black sheeps have this level of understanding, and this is kind of information that we can bring forward. So we're shifting our thinking patterns, and we are having these outrageous maybe observations put out there so that people can open their hearts and minds, because the immune system of the social structure, also the black sheeps. Thank you.